mirror in the house somewhere. And before you leave the house, you should look in the mirror yourself and know how you look. Or if nobody tell you that you look good, look in the mirror and see yourself and say, I look good to myself. Having to help it here. But the devil try to use all these things to destroy who you are. Because he knows that if you rise up to be what God called you to be, you're going to bring somebody else up out the miry clay yourself. Do I have any help in here? And one thing he don't want you to do is that is to be successful. He strives to make us a victim of circumstance. I can't let you know you don't have to fall into every ditch. You don't have to wallow in every gutter. Do I have any help in here? Some things you can escape if you have the right instruction. And then having the right instruction, you got to learn how to receive instruction. There is somebody that knows something a little bit more than what you do. Am I talking to anybody here? I avoided a lot of pitfalls in life because I hung around the older saints. And I listened to the older saints talk. They taught me wisdom. They taught me instruction. I got into enough. I didn't get into everything. What happened? Because I learned how to listen to instruction. And then the things that I didn't understand, I accepted it. We have the mentality now, if I don't understand it, I ain't going to accept it. Who going to tell me what to do? I'm grown. That's the problem. You too grown. Can't pay your bills. Don't own anything, but you're grown. I'm not saying anything in here. And then when it's time for you to be grown, you don't want to be grown. Want to go back home then and Joy tell me she'll come live with me anything. I said, no, baby, just stay where you are. Because while she was at home, she had to pay bills. She had to worry about the light bill. She had to worry about the grocery bill. She just ain't. Do I have any help in here? But we want to do these grown things, not having the mentality of a grown person. So you get yourself caught into stuff. Do I have it? Why don't you wait and grow up? Why don't you take your time and do what's right? Don't let the devil rush your life into a destruction. But learn how to sit down and be quiet. Quiet yourself. Prepare yourself for success. Do I have any help in here? Success is not going to happen up on you. You got to prepare yourself. And the reason some people are going through extra burdens of getting education now because they made mistakes earlier in life. I admire you for going back to get what you didn't get when you had opportunity to get it. I admire you for the load that you're carrying to get it. But you can turn around and tell somebody else, don't do that. Look at me because I'm struggling now. If I had only obeyed, if I had only followed through with a plan, I wouldn't be going through this now. Am I saying anything in here? And all this is because Satan has violated the family and breached the family. Not only that, people suffer abuse emotionally, physically, and mentally. There are more emotionally abused people than anything. Mentally abused people. More mental abuse than physical abuse. There are some people, I was talking to somebody just this week. They were talking about how they had to build themselves up because of something that happened to them that they were innocent of. Am I saying anything here? It seemed like when somebody you connected to violates you, you become the victim and try to take the role of blame. That's what the devil tells you, to sit down and sit out. You can't do this no more. Why? Because you going through this. And it had nothing to do with going through it. It happened to you. Many of us things have happened to us. We had nothing to do with it, but we're carrying the blame for it. I wish I had somebody to help me preach in here. And all of this comes because the family has been, the net for the family has been breached. I'm preaching in here. It leads to moral deprivation. You don't have a problem keeping yourself. You give yourself to anything that says, I want you. Help me here. I say, come on, help me preach in here. Promiscuity is at a high level. You don't care anything about diseases. Translated sexual disease. You don't care anything about that. You protect yourself against getting pregnant. But honey, it's more to that than getting pregnant. You got to understand that's a disease not that'll take you out. The saints can't pray off of you some of this stuff. And you're more concerned with getting caught in the act. Because having a baby lets you know you've been doing something. There ain't no more marriage. Mary gone. So if you have a baby now, you've been doing something. Am I saying anything in here? And we need this kind of instruction to help us to repair the net. It's still good for young ladies and young men to be chaste. What do I mean by being chaste? Be careful. Keep your body under subjection. Don't let any and everybody have you. Save yourself for whom God has designated for you. When you give yourself away to give it to everybody they done been with, everybody they done been with, oh, you become a community person. I said anything in here. We need